For Ukrainians here in LA, it is daily heartbreak watching what's happening in their homeland. Well, tonight we meet a street artist here who's taken aim at Russian President Vladimir Putin for years.
If you look at my art on Russian president, it would be like, oh, maybe she supports him or something like that. Why would she paint a portrait of him? I guess she likes him. No.
In fact, on this Putin portrait, she added, "Feel free to punch him," at a recent war protest in LA. She goes by the name Be Like Me, and this Ukrainian-born street artist has been doing
political satire on Russian President Vladimir Putin since 2014, since the second revolution in my country. He opened my eyes on the mission to highlight it in the United States in a certain twisted ways.
What is the Marilyn Monroe tie?
Well, Marilyn Monroe is making him feminine. I created that image when Putin and Russia started bombing Syria.
The real name of artist Be Like Me is MILENA ILINA. What is this picture?
Tymoshenko, who used to be a prime minister of Ukraine.
Elena is also a major model in both New York and LA, who came to the U.S. in 2009. Her parents in Ukraine, her mom FaceTiming during war.
I don't remember her crying at all in my lifetime. And you see the image of her, right? The video where there's a black background, you hear bombing, and we're talking about center of Kiev. I see the tear dropping down her face, and she says, we might not see each other physically.
As Ukrainians fled their homeland, so did her parents just last week. Soldiers helped them get to Poland with this extra bit of humanity.
One of the soldiers, he is Polish. He brought them to his apartment.
Wow.
And I'm constantly talking to him. We're definitely in touch, absolutely.
And you didn't know him?
I never met him in person, but...
Meanwhile, the scenes of war are heartbreaking.
All I want to say is appreciation to Americans and Americans as a country.
And to her people in her homeland.
Those who are staying on the territory of Ukraine, please hold on. Please, you are listened. The world is watching you. We are there for you. Please hold tight.
You just feel her emotion there. For anyone wanting to help Ukraine, she supported the international aid organization CARE at care.org in the fight against world poverty and world hunger, now doing a lot of work and fundraising for Ukraine.
Does she, very brave of her, obviously, everything that she does, is she ever concerned about backlash or repercussion?
You know, that's a very good question, especially when you think of how Russia has been towards other people who've been critics. But she's been doing it for many years, so I think she knows the statement she's trying to make. Yeah.
Thanks for telling her story.
Yeah, it's important.